Welcome to Motivation at Hand, MAA. To know is to know how. In ancient realms where myths collide, two tales emerge, side by side. Gilgamesh, the mighty king of old, and the Hermetica, secrets untold. Gilgamesh, a hero of strength and might, seeking eternal life's elusive light. The Hermetica, a mystical guide, unveiling wisdom deep inside. Gilgamesh, on a quest profound, to find immortality, he is bound. The Hermetica, a path of the wise, revealing truths beneath the skies. In Gilgamesh's heart, a restless flame, his dear friend Enkidu, his soul's acclaim. The Hermetica's teachings, a sacred scroll, divine knowledge, its treasures unfold. Together they journeyed, spirits entwined, facing trials, their destinies aligned. The Hermetica's whispers, secrets revealed, alchemy's wonders, truths unconcealed. Gilgamesh, a tale of power and pride, confronting mortality, he cannot hide. The Hermetica, an ancient voice, unveiling the mysteries of the choice. In their encounters, worlds collide, ancient wisdom, side by side. Gilgamesh's trials, his heart laid bare. The Hermetica's teachings, a cosmic affair. The hero's quest, both brave and bold, interwoven with secrets, ancient and old. Gilgamesh, the seeker of eternal fame. The Hermetica's wisdom, lighting his flame. Through battles fought and lessons learned, the myths of old, forever discerned. Gilgamesh's legacy, a mortal's quest. The Hermetica's teachings, eternal rest. In ancient realms, where myths align, Gilgamesh and Hermetica intertwine. A tapestry woven, divine and grand, guiding seekers to understand. So let their stories echo through time. Gilgamesh's journey, the Hermetica's rhyme. In their fusion, ancient wisdom thrives, forever echoing in our human lives. The Hermetica. Time period. The writings contained in the Hermetica are attributed to ancient times, with some dating back to the pre-dynastic Kemet, Akabalon, Indus Kush, attributed to Greece and Rome. They were far into the future of time and did not exist. The Hermetica was edited by Walter Scott and published in 1924 by the Oxford University Press. Original location name. The original locations associated with the Hermetica focus on pre-dynastic Kemet. Egypt did not exist in that name, where the teachings of Hermes Trismegistus were believed to have originated. Commonly held names. The writings attributed to Hermes Trismegistus are commonly known as the Hermetica or the Hermetic corpus. The Hermetica refers to a collection of pre-dynastic knowledge that has been lost in time in the bowels of Akubalon, otherwise known in Indus Kush at that time. It contains science of philosophical in a mindset unknown to Greece or Rome, as they did not exist during the very ancient times of Hermes Trismegistus. The Hermetica was edited by Walter Scott and published in 1924 by the Oxford University Press. The Hermetica is divided into volumes, with Volume 1 containing an introduction, tests, and translations of the writings. The author Walter Scott provided an English translation of the Hermetica, making it accessible to a wider audience. The Hermetica is attributed to Hermes Trismegistus, who is a legendary figure associated with wisdom and knowledge in ancient Greek and Egyptian traditions. The Gilgamesh epic is an ancient Mesopotamian story centered around the legendary king Gilgamesh. The Gilgamesh epic has different variations and is known by various names such as Gigamas, Gilgames, Gilgamesh, Gilgamos, and Gishgimash in different cultures and languages. The Gilgamesh epic provides insights into Mesopotamian mythology, culture, and beliefs. The Gilgamesh epic is an important literary work that predates many other well-known ancient epics like the Iliad and the Odyssey. The Gilgamesh epic was mentioned in the book Dictionary of Ancient Deities by Patricia Turner and Charles Russell Coulter, published by Oxford University Press in 2000. The Gilgamesh epic. Time period. The Gilgamesh epic is believed to have originated in ancient Mesopotamia during the early dynastic period, around 2800 BCE, and continued to be retold and revised over centuries. Original location name. The Gilgamesh epic is Mesopotamia, which is located in present-day Iraq and parts of Syria, Turkey, and Iran. Commonly held names. The Gilgamesh epic is known by various names, including Gigamas, Gilgames, Gilgamesh, Gilgamos, and Gishgimash, in different cultures and languages that have adapted or referenced the story. A superhuman, 1/3 man, and 2/3 god, he is sometimes described as a sun hero. He is variously called an ancient Sumerian king of Uruk and son of Ninmah, or the child of a peasant and his wife was a daughter of Hu as a daughter of Saqqaros, a Babylonian king, or the son of Ninmah or Ninsam. The basic tale of Gilgamesh involves Enkidu, Ishtar, Utanpishtim, immortality, and the flood. As the son of the goddess Ninsam and the god Lugalbanda, or Kulabu, he was known as the king of Uruk. Sometime before 2500 BCE he built the city walls of Uruk and recruited all young men. Unhappy citizens, particularly the nobles, felt that he was acting in an arrogant and tyrannical manner, rather than in the role he was created for as a shepherd to the people. They prayed to the mother goddess Ururu for assistance. She created a rival hero, Enkidu. Wild and hairy, he had to be tamed by a harlot named Shamhat. She enticed him to shave and perfume himself. Once presentable, she led him to Erech to wrestle Gilgamesh. They were of equal strength, so it was decided that a fight would be fruitless. Instead, they became friends. They went in search of an opponent and found Kambaba, the giant of the pine forest. With the aid of divine assistance, they killed him. Upon his return to Uruk, Ishtar, the goddess of love, fell in love with him. She made advances, but he, aware of how many of her former lovers were residing in Hades, resisted. Insulted, the goddess complained to her father, the supreme god, Anu. He sent pestilence to Uruk in the form of a bull. Although it killed hundreds, Gilgamesh and Enkidu killed it. Ishtar was furious. Enkidu dreamed that either Gilgamesh or Enkidu would have to die. Enkidu fell ill and on the 13th day died. Gilgamesh was inconsolable. He knew of a man called Utanapishtim, the only survivor of the Great Flood, who had attained immortality and resided in paradise. Before leaving, he gave Gilgamesh the plant of eternal youth. Gilgamesh returned to his own coast, but the plant, which grew only on the bottom of the sea, was stolen by a snake. He had lost his chance to become immortal. He did, however, show his guide the wall of Uruk. In another myth, Gilgamesh is presented with the gifts of a magic drum and drumstick. Somehow his gifts disappeared into the underworld. Enkidu volunteered to retrieve them. He was cautioned by Gilgamesh to adhere to all rules in the underworld or he would be held forever. Enkidu ignored him and was seized. Gilgamesh appealed to Enlil and to Sin for assistance to rescue Enkidu but was ignored. It was Ea who instructed Nergal to make a hole in the ground. This opening allowed Enkidu's spirit to rise to the upper world. Gilgamesh begged him for details about the underworld and was told by Enkidu that his body was full of worms and had turned to dust. This distressed Gilgamesh so that he threw himself to the ground and wept. Gilgamesh is depicted with black, curly hair, and a beard. He wears 50-pound armor and carries a 400-pound axe. His wrists are adorned with heavy gold bracelets, and he has 2 pet monkeys perched on his shoulders. Gilgamesh went to seek this man for the secret of immortality. After a long, hazardous journey, he reached the coast. Here he met Sifuri, who told him that Urshanabi, the Babylonian Charon, the ferryman. In the realm of human existence, the intertwining threads of ancient desires, myths, and archetypes continue to shape our motivations and aspirations. As we navigate the complex landscape of corporations and their pursuit of immortality, it is crucial to recognize the depth of our collective unconscious and the profound yearnings that reside within us. While the digitization of the soul remains elusive, it is through introspection, intellectual journeys, and the exploration of timeless wisdom that we strive to bridge the gap between our physical and spiritual essence. In embracing our shared humanity, we embark on a path of enlightenment, unraveling the mysteries of our existence and seeking purpose in the ever-changing tapestry of life. Much appreciation to you for giving of your time with us at Motivation at Hand. To know is to know how. We trust you will come back soon.